Hi guys. This is another Stitch Fix box. I am going back to using my microphone because I realized that it was superior sound quality than just letting it do the iPhone microphone. So this is another Stitch Fix box. Now that I've figured out what I'm doing a little bit better, I'm going to put it all in one, so they'll be showing you the items and then they'll be trying everything on within the same video, unlike last time. So also, this is probably my last Stitch Fix box, but not my last clothing haul, because I think I'm going to switch up what I'm doing after this. Anyway, I have my scissors. These are such old scissors. I think I got them when I was in high school. I'm kind of surprised that they're still functional because they have detached at one point, like the two sides, and they're kind of sticky. They're not great, but they still work. So basically, I wasn't obviously really impressed with my last box. If you saw that video, there was a lot in there that most of it I didn't like. But I get a lot of my clothes on cider, like hot apple cider. Like, I get a lot of clothes from cider, and I have yet to be disappointed. The quality's pretty good for the clothing being slightly less expensive. It's not as cheap as Shine, so I think that's why it lasts a little bit longer. Not a little bit longer, it lasts considerably longer. And the quality is just, you could feel the difference. So, and cider has really unique pieces as well, which I think I prioritize when it comes to clothing. So I think that I'm just going to switch. Instead of doing Stitch Fix in the future, I'm going to do this box, and then I'm going to do cider clothing hauls every once in a while to refresh my wardrobe when it's needed. So, but anyway, for today, they did send me a preview ahead of time for this box, and I was happier with what I was seeing, although I was pretty excited last time as well, but things just didn't fit right. Did find out that I had my size for tops listed as a medium, so that's why I kept getting mediums. Imagine that. So this is the bag that they sent me to send this stuff back in. I really like the sound of it. Maybe that's just me. I like obviously the crinkling. Everyone likes crinkling, but I like the kind of sound your skin makes when it pulls on it. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, here is the paper of everything that they sent. So, they always send you, or they send you like a little blurb at the top about your stuff, so I was just reading that really quick. The one thing that I will say about this is I realized that I'm spending $20 just to receive this box and like have them do the styling and everything. So I realized, and they do take that $20 off whatever you purchase. I think they used to. Yeah, they do. So most of these items are about $50. So if I'm okay spending an additional $30 to what I've already spent on here, then I think I will keep one piece. But otherwise, that's my other problem with Stitch Fix, is everything is so expensive, so much more than what I would pay for one single item unless I wanted that item really badly. So, like, I think I did just spend, oh God, like $40 for a pair of pants on Stitch Fix, or Cider, but I had been looking at these pants for like 2 weeks. Like, I was waiting for my paycheck. It's like, if I still want these then, but every time I saw them, and then, you know, when you start searching stuff on the internet, then it starts giving you advertisements for that. So it kept giving me advertisements for these pants. So I bought them, but like random items that I didn't know existed, you know, I'm not gonna spend, I don't know. So I think Stitch Fix is not worth it. As I do an unboxing. Okay. I love the sound that this makes. So this is what the fix is. I'm seeing lots of whites and grays and one black thing, which is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. These almost look like yoga pants. I don't really remember any of this. I remember there's one like gray and white striped thing, and that's all I remember from the preview that I got. But, okay, without further ado, go ahead and I also noticed that I've gotten a lot of sweaters here. I did just move to Arizona, and I put that in my style profile or whatever, so I don't know that all of these are going to make a lot of sense, but I will say that today in the morning it was about 70 degrees. Right now it's like 95 or something ridiculous, but this morning it was 70, yesterday it was 77. So in the mornings it's gotten, I can't believe I'm about to say this, chilly. I think between living in Florida, Texas, and now Arizona for the last 7 years, 6.5 years, I've gotten a little bit too used to the warm weather, because the 70, I literally needed to wear a sweater this morning on my walk with my dog. I'm not proud of it, but that's where we're at right now. It was gorgeous. That was beautiful. I am certainly not complaining. I wish that it was 70 degrees 100% of the time. Okay. I don't know where to put this. Okay. I don't know where to put anything. Let's put this off to the side and just take out a piece one by one. Okay. So first we have this. I'm going to get a little bit closer so that you can see and also hear, because the microphone is on my person. So this is a sweater. I hope that when I hit the thing it's not too disruptive. I'm trying to be really cognizant of that. So this is a sweater. It looks like it was my style once upon a time and not anymore, but I'll have to see when I put it on. I do like it generally. It's got this ribbed fabric and these buttons that don't really match. In my opinion, I'm not a fashion expert, but I think that these have a little bit, these are way warmer toned than the gray and the white, so they look kind of out of place to me, but they make good sounds. It is cute. I'm excited to try it on. I put the just gonna lay him on my lap. Okay, this one, I'm trying to figure out what it's supposed to be. Oh, it's a mock neck. Which I did say I do like mock necks, but it's otherwise pretty plain. I promise I'm not always this negative. I'll just wait until I do my cider unboxing. I'll be really excited about everything because I chose everything. I used to like Stitch Fix because I didn't have a clear idea of what my style was or what I wanted. So it was really good to find new things that way. Because I used to love Stitch Fix. I think I also liked, I feel like when I used to do Stitch Fix more often, they would try to have like an outfit. Like they would try to give you an outfit. So it would be like a dress or like pants and a shirt, or maybe both with a sweater that would go with both, and then something like that. And these are just always, they just like have been kind of disjointed pieces that are, in my opinion, overpriced for what they are. Like, okay, oh man, I sound like such a curmudgeon, but this, I should be able to get something like this at $20, like at Target for $20. So, and they want me to pay $50 for it. Like, that's kind of where I'm at on these boxes. Anyway, sorry. I will say that this is extremely soft. This is very nice. Oh, there's a $50, people. It's very soft. It feels really comfortable, actually. You can see the fabric. And then the sleeves kind of get smaller. I don't know how to describe fabric terms. Taper? Is that correct? Where it kind of goes out and then comes back in? That might look cute. So I did just get something with a similar sleeve on cider for less money. Okay. Next, we are moving into the grays. I really liked the the gradient when I first opened the box. So now we're moving into the grays. A pretty normal gray ribbed sweater. I used to have one just like this actually that I got at Target for $20. And I actually really loved it, so I like the wider or thicker or deeper ribbing on this. Can you hear it? Or do I need to be closer? I hope I'm not just like messing with the microphone. My problem is, not that you guys need to know all this or necessarily care, but I have a good microphone. I don't know how to get it to connect to my phone. I don't think there's a way to connect a Blue Yeti directly to a phone, which means I would need to take the video and then put it on my computer and then line up the sound, or I would need to break out a real camera and do the exact same thing on my computer where I have to line up the sound, and that's a big hassle. For like, that would make this feel like a chore immediately, and I would stop doing it again. So I really hope that the microphone here is not causing issues without me knowing. This one is also very soft. Not in the same way as this one. This one was almost fuzzy. This one is just a very nice kind of, silky is not the right word, but like more of that smooth kind of softness. Okay. Next gray shirt I'm way more excited about because there's something fun going on with it. It's a little bit unique, and it's these like shoelacing up at the front. If you're a fashion person, I'm probably horrifying you with my terminology, but I do like, in general, the way this looks if it fits right, so that will be cool. More ribbing, so lots to listen to this time. I'm not begrudging the stylist that they gave me or anything. I know she has no idea what I like, other than what I've told her and indicated that I like from the endless quizzes that I've taken. I must have liked a lot of ribbing. Is that even what it's called? So that will be fun to try on. Next, another thing that I'm actually quite excited about. This looks like if I had to guess, unless this is the one thing that's really expensive, because everything in this box was $50 except for one thing, which was, oh thank goodness, okay. The pants that I'm going to show you next are like $65. This is $50, so I'll probably, barring how everything fits, be keeping this. But it's this really cute sweater. It's got a collar. I'm gonna rip these off immediately, but I always like collars generally, and it also kind of seems like it's closer to a crop top length, which I've been in my crop top era for the last few years. probably developed in the time that I wasn't filming, because now I wear crop tops like almost every day. And if I'm not doing that, it needs to be long enough to tuck into my pants, but like there's no in between for me. But crop top sweaters are something I have a couple of, and I really like it because I'm always cold in my arms, but I also like to look cute. And my like stomach's not generally cold unless it's like actually cold out, but like it's a good way to keep my arms warm while also letting the rest of my body breathe and also looking stylish. So that's my feelings about that. I hope that this is what I think it is. It's also really soft. I've got to say, this is pretty fantastic material. It's similar to the white sweater that I said was kind of a fuzzy softness. Here, let me see if I can show you how soft. Alright. Oh my gosh. This also... Okay, I don't know where that came from. There's this fuzz that came from somewhere, but it was not attached to anything, so I don't know. Okay. Final thing. These are pants. These are work pants. Unfortunately for my stylist, I just ordered black work pants from Cider for a fraction, or for about half of what these cost. I will still try them on, but gosh, the box is right there. Okay. The material's nice. It's actually almost like a wetsuit kind of material. Oh, fake pockets. That's the worst. Are they fake or just did they... Oh, no, they're real. They're just completely stitched shut, which is also pretty horrible. I feel like the most malicious way to make pockets. Like, why would you do this? But they're a pretty nice, sturdy material that has some stretch, which is always good. Ooh, it stretches around like the pant leg and like the butt, so I bet that it would fit really nicely. Not to keep beating a dead horse, but not for like nearly $70. I sound like my grandma. It is what it is. Okay. I'm gonna go try these on now, and I'll try to be a little bit better about the camera work than I was last time, but alright. Okay, so first things first, I did just put on these pants because I was wearing shorts and I figured it would be easiest to just start with the pants. Please don't comment on my feet again. It's just what I'm not gonna wear shoes to try on these. But I don't like these. They are not actually as they're flexible. Like, they are very like stretchy material and everything, but this it just, I don't know how to describe what's going on here, but I don't like it. So I also keep trying to put my hands in the pockets, and I don't want to like tear the whole pocket open, so I've got that is the best I could do. So I'm gonna leave these on though, I think, while I try on the rest. So I immediately changed my mind about keeping the pants on and realized they were actually just gonna taint my... Oh, I can expand the camera. I realized that they were actually just going to taint my opinions of all of the other pieces of clothing. This might be too big of a field. It's okay. So this is the shirt now. I really do like it. So it's not that I don't like the shirt, it's just I cannot spend that amount of money on a shirt like this. Let's see. But it is very comfortable. And it fits nice, and it's very kind of cozy and snug. Sorry. I can't multitask apparently, because the second I start looking at something on me, like I was looking for my strap here, the second I did that, the camera was like, shoop. But anyway, I do like it. Unfortunately, I could get the same thing on Amazon or Target, which I realize aren't better morally, but cost-wise, I have to think about my bank account too. So. And it's not like I'm actually gonna go and do that, because like I don't need this shirt, so. Just wanted you guys to know that I had a positive opinion about something. Alright, on to the next. Okay. I am super tempted by this one actually. In terms of if that gray one that I think I'm gonna like the best turns out to not be the move, like if it doesn't fit right or something, I think I might actually go with this. I do really love the sleeves. I'm a really big fan of the sleeves actually. I think it looks really pretty with my hair actually, and the like little mock neck is not usually as high as I do it, but it's also not bad at all actually. I'm really enjoying the look of this, so I'm kind of hoping that I'm not very excited about the gray one, because I think I would like to keep this, so we'll see. But it's very comfortable. I'm obviously wearing like a camisole underneath it, but that's okay if you could see it. Yeah, I like this a lot actually. Let's see from the side. I can't really tell. No different. No additional data from the side. Yeah, it's very cute. Okay, next one. Okay, so this one, as I mentioned, I obviously do like it because it's like something I used to own. It's really similar actually. In fact, if you guys, one of my old Dungeons and Dragons videos where I don't know that I'm remembering that correctly. I think the role play where I was like giving you guys your armor and stuff, I think that I might have been wearing like the shirt that I'm thinking about in that video. So you can check that out. The only real difference I'm noticing here is that that shirt had buttons here, and this one obviously does not. So I do like it. I don't really know that it's as flattering as the old one used to be. Also, these pants are not the most flattering either, but I don't really care about it. So it's kind of fun to play with. It doesn't look bad. Again, it's just kind of meh, but it is comfortable. Like, this is a great lounging around the house shirt. So that's kind of fun. Alright. Next one, I think I'm going to do the one that has the laces down the chest, which is fun. Little bit of uniqueness. Okay. So I'm still wearing a camisole underneath this. It's like trying to make an appearance, but I want to take it off and on. I think it's a cute shirt. I'm not sure that it suits me. I'm not saying that I don't look good in it, because I guess it looks fine. It's lower cut than I would typically wear. Oops. Yeah, it looks a little bit more open-chested than my style is. So I don't know that I mean, this wasn't on with only keeping one item. I wasn't really tempted by this one, but it is kind of fun. Something a little bit unique to have the laces down the chest. It's more Renaissance Fair-esque. But, which, as much as I love the Renaissance Fair and D&D and all of that stuff, my general wear, like my daily wear, does not typically represent my love of fantasy. It's more corporate, which may or may not be a good thing. Corporate, cozy, or edgy are my general styles, I think. And by edgy, I mean, like, I don't know, combat boots and leather jackets every once in a while. I think I like the sound of this the best out of all of the shirts' sounds. But the last item that I'm going to try on is that sweater with the collar and hopefully a crop top hem length. So I'm excited about that, and that will be the last item. So this actually, while very comfortable and very cozy, and the length that I like, is probably not the vibe because of these, actually. So I like the collar, but I don't like, so if these are fully buttoned, it looks just kind of weird. It looks a little bit, I don't know, preppier than I would go for. It looks too varsity. I don't know how to describe it, but like fully buttoned with this type of pattern and cut, like the vibe is off. But then it's also clearly not meant to be unbuttoned, because like it doesn't really have, like, it doesn't feel relaxed. It feels like I've unbuttoned something that's meant to be buttoned. So it just kind of feels like awkward up here, because like it doesn't really, the fabric's not heavy enough to kind of flop over and be like that relaxed. So oh my god, I'm gonna have to edit that out. I think I just like basically punched the microphone. But it is really comfortable, I will say. But this is good because I actually, gosh, it looks good. I liked the white a lot, so I think that I am a little bit relieved that this is cute, but not something I need to keep, because I was really feeling like I really wanted to keep that white one. So this, again, is very cute though, and cozy. Very good for kind of like curling up with a hot chocolate or a hot apple cider, because I know that fall is coming up, which I'm so excited about. I know I just moved to Arizona, but I'm definitely going to be spending some time in Flagstaff, which is up in the mountains. So I've heard that there's lots of beautiful fall scenery, which I don't know what that would look like, or if you guys would be interested, but please let me know in the comments if you would be interested in doing or watching like hiking videos, just low talking, like low amount of talking or whispering or whatever, but just kind of walking sounds, and you guys could see some of the cool scenery that I see, and there might be some chatting or whatever if I'm alone on the trail. So let me know what you guys think about that, because that might be a fun thing to do as well. But yeah, otherwise I hope that you guys are having a nice start to your fall, and yeah, thank you for hanging out with me while I try on my Stitch Fix stuff.